All right, boys. Wait, my phone to speak. No. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. All right, we're in a different location today. We're in the lounge of my residence hall. Which lounge, you might ask? Good question. There are 9 of them. Good luck figuring that out. What's poppin', magical community? It's the only known wizard who is blind as the blind wizard. Coming to you guys with another one of these chat videos. How you guys doing? It's been a little bit of a week, because, Monday was more like the April Fool's, haha, here's my short video that I uploaded, and here's what I did on April Fool's Day. So, yeah, now we're here. We're having a legit conversation again. So, yeah, how was your guys' week? I hope, it went pretty eventful. I hope you had a good, eventful week. I'm over here in pretty eventful myself week. I've been kind of pushing myself out of my comfort zone, if that makes any kind of sense, because I've been, what is it? Yesterday, Wednesday. I'm gonna break the fourth wall here. I had to go to the library for a group project. And now, I had never traveled to the library by myself before. But honestly, so many people have been super nice on campus recently in terms of helping me get wherever I need to. So where usually I would be like, hey, can you, I would message one of my group members and be like, hey, can you help me get over to the library? I was just like, you know what? I'm going to figure this out today. So I went walking, and here I go, walking in the snowy rain down to the part that I understand of the walkway. And then eventually I round the corners because you have to essentially do a U-turn, at least on the path that I was walking, to head back up the path to get to the library. Now here I come. I'm walking. There's a courtyard down there, by the way. There's a little sunken in courtyard-esque thing. It's interesting. And I almost gave myself a heart attack because my cane dipped into it, and I wasn't ready for it. So I was like, oh god, there's a drop right there. And then I remembered, oh yeah, that's the thing. Then I continued walking, and I knew that the entrance door to the library was opposite this bike rack. So I knew if I could find the bike rack, that's all it takes for me to find the entrance doors. So eventually I did find it, and I walked in, and it was good. I stood off to the side of the entrance just because I knew we were in a specific room of the library, but I didn't know exactly which one. And I figured, once my group members walk in, they would be like, hey, yo, what's poppin' with it? We're over here. But instead, a nice library worker person walked up and was like, hey, you need help? And I was like, yeah, if you don't mind. Where is this room? And they were like, oh, it's right over here. So they walked me over, and then kind of got to converse with them a little bit. And then my group members came in, and they were like, hey, yo, what's poppin'? We're actually sitting over here. And I was like, oh, okay. So, I got up, moved over, and sat with them. But it was interesting because I really did, push myself out of my comfort zone, because usually I'm one to be like, oh, I have, a solid plan. There's no way this could go wrong, surely. But yesterday I was very much I'm just gonna walk and figure it out as I go, which was very therapeutic for me, because I feel like that is also part of my personality in a sense. I play very safe a lot of times, but I get this thrill or this greater sense of accomplishment when I step out of my comfort zone and be adventurous. So doing things like that really speak to my spirit, I think. Because I go and I walk, and it's like, whoa, okay, That's exciting. That's why whenever I feel down, I found that when I take myself and I go, okay, I'm feeling down. I need to go experience adventure. I usually, whenever I'm like in a bad mood, I usually take myself out and go walking and exploring, um, which always has turned out good so far. I haven't got run over yet, so we're living, literally. But yeah, that's like the most exciting thing that's been going on here recently. Um, I think, let's see. I made a new friend, like I mentioned last week. I mentioned it last week, right? I hope I did. Um, but no, we kind of been hanging out more and more often, and it's been pretty fun. Right now, our next plan is to hang out on Monday for an event our school is hosting, so that's always a good sign. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. Theater class. Theater class has been interesting because we've been like reading through different parts of like theater elements, and when you look at like theater elements from a perspective like mine of like human resource management and like making sure that everybody's good and treating each other well, or like just mentally healthy as well. It becomes There's a parallel there between like theater elements and human resource management, where certain things like character and world and what else, aboutness and remnants, like all those things you can realistically take and kind of draw connections to human resource management. Excuse me. Ooh. But no, like I know for character, you can kind of take that in such a way of like when talking on human resource management. I think the book that we were reading broke it down in such a way where it's like, oh, a character's layers are broken down into mask, face, and soul. And it's like when you talk to somebody in public versus in private versus like at their most vulnerable state, you get a completely different person, like almost all three times. So sitting in theater class and like I could tell you with confidence that that conversation that we had and that discussion that we were having during that class was the most I ever participated in that class, because it was interesting to me. Not because of the persona reference that was hidden in there, but maybe also because of that a little bit. But yeah, the only downside of sitting in this lounge is that you hear everybody slamming doors when they walk out of their rooms. Thank you, people. But yeah, I'm trying to think what else. No, that's about it. That's pretty much been my week. I know I have a quiz. Well, by the time you guys are watching this, I've already taken a quiz for statistics class, which, oh, that reminds me. That class is letting me get away with murder, I swear. Because I walked in to take that exam on Friday, and I was like, I wasn't feeling too confident with all of my answers, and I know even like two parts of a couple questions, or one part of a couple of questions were giving me like really, really bad trouble. Like I was stumped, I didn't know how to handle them. And then I checked my grade for it on Sunday, and it was like 156 points out of 160, and I was like, what happened here? Surely that cannot be right. So I don't know, people. Luck of the draw, I guess, or something or other. If I was a JRPG character or like an RPG character in general, luck would be my highest stat. Luck would be my highest stat. Which I don't know what that says about me, but yeah. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for this week. I think I'm just gonna leave it off here, and then we'll talk again on Monday. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I hope your week, if it wasn't as good as I hope it was, that it gets better and all that. And as Juice WRLD says, in at the end of Godzilla. If you didn't accomplish something today, then just strive to accomplish something tomorrow, and that's all that matters. So yeah, see you guys on Monday when I figure out how to stop this camera. There we go. Bye, guys.